So, I guess we're live. So, hello and welcome to Funky Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Oh, damn, I did it again. I mean Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Yeah, I get quite confused with the name of the game because I'm one of the few runners that almost exclusively plays Funky Kong. There is a category split, and you can either play Funky only or you can play all the Kongs, and I normally play Funky only. And that's why I normally get a little bit confused by that. Yeah, today we're gonna do the all stages, which is also a bit of, well, you could also call it 100%, but I guess I'll explain that a little bit later during the run. We have plenty of time, and I guess we just can get it going. So if you're ready, I guess I can count down and then we can start the run. So let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! So yeah, Tropical Freeze, the newest entry in the Donkey Kong Country series. Released on the Wii U originally, now re-released on the Switch with the new character Funky Kong. Many people say that Funky is a little bit overpowered. He makes the run not really easier, but he makes it different. Some stuff is a little bit easier, okay, I'll give you that, but he also brings in a lot of new mechanics, and these mechanics normally generate some harder strats, and that overall doesn't really make the run easier for the speedrunners. So what can we do with Funky? We can double jump in the air. We can do a grab jump. I'll get to that a little bit later. That's a little bit of a higher double jump, actually. I can explain it later how it's actually working. And yeah, the best thing of Funky is that after the double jump you also can hover a bit in the air. That kills a lot of momentum, but you can play it really safe because of that, and I'll make some use of that. Plus, Funky is immune to spikes. That's really neat. So you see spikes below me, and these spikes I can stand on them, actually. I can't roll on them, but I can stand on them without getting hurt. So it sounds like a really OP kit, and it's not really OP, it's just, yeah, okay, it is OP from a casual point of view, but especially the double jump makes a lot of strats actually harder in the game. So, we're playing all stages. All stages means that I have to play every level in the game. The normal stages and the bonus levels, and also the levels behind the secret exits. And in order to get to the bonus levels, I have to collect all the Kong letters, because in each world there is one bonus level, the K level. And the K level only opens if I have collected all the Kong letters in all other levels in this world. So that's why I take sometimes I need a little, I need to take a little bit of an extra route to get all the Kong letters, but most of the letters are on my way anyways. Here I have to take a little bit of a detour to get the G. And then we have to get back because some levels in the worlds have secret exits, and the secret exits unlock an alternate route on the overworld. And since I have to get into all levels, I sometimes need to actually take the secret exits out of the levels. And here in this world, it's really convenient because I can show it to you on the overworld right now. That level to the right is the secret exit, and the exit from this level goes up, and up is the way where the normal exit of 1-2, where we just were in, the normal exit of that level would also get to this level. That's really convenient for us, because that way we can enter both levels, and we only need to do the level 1-2 only one time. And some levels you don't have this advantage. So sometimes you have to actually do a level twice in order to get into all levels. Because you just need to do the secret exit and the normal exit of a level. There is one level actually in World 3, and this level has 2 secret exits, and you actually have to do this level 3 times, because all the 3 exits, the normal exit and the 2 secret exits, get to a different level, and the 3 paths that open up that way all go to the same level in the end. So I really have to do this level 3 times, which is a little bit of an annoying part on the game, because the level that I have to do 3 times is an auto-scroller. But yeah, that's actually it. So I always want to split here. The bad thing with marathons. So now we get up, and over the left way we normally would have come if we went for the normal exit in 1-2. But that way we can do both the levels and get all the Kong letters. So this level normally is a kind of tutorial for one of the body Kongs that Donkey Kong has. As I said, you can either play as Funky or as the Kong family. And the Kong family consists of course, Donkey Kong, and then you have 3 body Kongs, Diddy, Dixie, and Cranky. And this level is normally kind of an introduction level for Cranky. So it's a little bit layouted in a way where it would fit to be played with Cranky. But since I play Funky only, I of course don't get the Kong family and the body Kongs. So, getting into 1B, we just took another secret exit, and that one also lays out conveniently, because if you go to 1B and then take the normal exit of 1B, I get to 1-4, which I would get also... I would also get there if I took the normal exit in 1-3. And 1B is one of the shadow levels, and I really like the art style in these levels. It's just beautiful. A little bit of grab jump here, and then let's go downwards. So coming up now is kind of a difficult section, the first one. Okay, got it. So the jumps that you just saw, if I want to keep the momentum, I have a window of 2 frames. If I don't hit the 2-frame window, I lose my momentum as Funky. And so each of that jumps on the owls was a 2-framer. You'll see a lot of these jumps throughout the run. Because most of the run is about keeping momentum, getting momentum and keeping the momentum. So, 1-4, the first auto-scroller. You can't really say much about auto-scrollers besides these minecart levels. If I go down a hill, I gain some speed. If I go up a hill, I lose some speed. So I normally want to jump up hills. And I want to drive down hills. There are some exceptions, and yeah. Can't really say much more about it. If anyone in the chat has some questions, you can just ask them. I have the chat open, so feel free. Good one on the end.
Well, I have a question. Why do you hate the Kong family so that you play Funky only?
It's not that I hate the Kong family. It's... In my opinion, it makes the... Well, I played on the Wii U a lot. I also speedrun this game before the Switch version came out. And on the Wii U, you didn't have Funky. So you only had the Kong family. And I played a lot on that, and I just know how brutal the Kong family sometimes can be. Because most of the time with the Kong family you want to go with Cranky, because Cranky is the only one in the Kong family that never kills your momentum. But Cranky is also the only one who can't, where you don't have a method to stay up in the air for a little bit longer. And so most of the jumps with Cranky tend to get a high risk, high reward play. So it's... you really die a lot with Cranky. Plus the fact that sometimes you want a specific Kong in a specific situation, so you have to wait on barrel cycles, and all that stuff makes it... well... it just makes the run, in my opinion, needlessly complicated. The Kong family is actually not that much faster. If I do all Kongs, I would maybe over the whole run save like 4 or 5 minutes in the all stages, because most of the time you will use Funky anyway. Oh, that wasn't good. So right now we're in a K level. The K level are the bonus levels that I mentioned earlier. And all these levels are a little bit more difficult than the normal levels. They don't have checkpoints also, so it's just getting on the more annoying side. But I got it already. Okay. So now let's get to the first boss fight, Pompey. He's really interesting because somehow When they implemented the funky mode in this game for the Switch version, they somehow made all the hitboxes a little more bigger than they were in the original mode on the Wii U. And what that means, I hope I can show you. So we have 1, 2, 3, and that's what we call an early hit. Normally you shouldn't be able to hit him up there. Nice, double early hit. I can do one more in the fight, in the third phase. Actually, this is one of the levels where the Kong family, where it's faster using the Kong family. 6, 7, 8. In this fight, Cranky is a little bit overpowered. He can do a lot more early hits than Funky could. But then again, I don't like just switching around for this one level and then switching back to Funky, which would do anyways for the second world. The whole second world is played with Funky only. Also in the All Kongs category, you play Funky in the whole second world. And that's why, in my personal opinion, the All Kongs is just... It makes the run faster, yes, but it's a lot of just... Oh god, I missed the last early hit. Ooh. Is the German language the fastest? No. The language doesn't make any difference. It just happens that I'm German and I'm normally streaming in German. And so it's also more convenient for me, if the language doesn't matter at all, it's more convenient for me to just use the German language. And yeah, I didn't check if I can just switch it over to the English language on the Switch. I know on the Wii U it was a little bit more difficult. I had to download extra stuff to switch it over. I don't know how it's set up on the Switch.
Add to that, those stage names in German are just to be appreciated. They're so good.
Some of them are really bad puns, to be honest.
No puns are bad puns. The really bad puns are the best.
If you say so. We could talk about that later. But then I guess we would get too much German in the chat. Oof. Okay. Yeah, that climbing section right there is one of my nemesis in this level. If not the nemesis in this level. I tend to mess it up way too often. So... let's see. So that's 2-1. And now let's go to another part in the game where we don't use the stuff in the way that the game intends it to do. In this game you get Rambi. But I will just skip Rambi for 2/3 of the level. because we don't need them in the first 2/3. So there's one of the Ramby barrels. Just skip it and yeah. The reason why I skip Ramby is because Ramby has a slower ramp-up time. So each time that I start rolling, I lose, I think it's 3 frames compared to if I just kept rolling beforehand. So if I roll, jump and then roll again, I lose 3 frames compared to if I just roll through through the same section. Of course, sometimes I need to jump, and the reason why I lose the time is because the roll has a little bit of a ramp up, and Ramby also has a ramp up time, but for Ramby the ramp up time is 8 frames, so it's significantly longer than the ramp up time with Funky only. So for the most parts I just get through the level without Ramby, because I don't want to have the longer ramp up time. But with these stones that I have here, it's more convenient to actually have Ramby. Aside from that, I just want to make sure that I that I don't use the ramp up as often as I can. So as often as I can, I just skip platforms by double jumping, by jumping on an enemy and get to the next platform like that, so that I have to use the ramp ups or the start running animations with Ramby as little as possible. That's also something that you normally do in the speedrun. You check that you don't use the rolls. So you don't want to start rolling too often, because you always will lose some time with it. Of course you want to use the roll speed, but each time you start rolling you lose a little bit of time compared to if you just had the momentum beforehand. That's not really nice. Okay. I actually missed the platform there. And I missed the G there. I hope no one saw that. Whoops. That's one of the classics with Funky. That's one of the really classics. Overshooting a barrel and then not getting back into it.
So I do know the run a bit, but not well enough to think off the top of my head. Are there more of such situations where you could die, possibly?
Yeah, there are many.
So could we maybe put a monetary value to each death? I mean, I'm prepared to pay for it. I'm prepared to, like, I don't know, €2 per death? I don't know how many deaths would you expect?
There is one intentional death in the run.
Okay.
And I would expect maybe around 10. I normally don't do that anymore with the death incentives.
Well, okay, so you don't have to, but
I personally don't do it. But if you want to do it, you could just go ahead. We can count them out.
Yeah, I can. I will do that. So if anyone in chat wants to maybe match that, or even if you just donate €1 per death, it's also fine. But I think I'm going to go for €2 per death, and let's see how much money you will cost me. But regarding donations, we just had one coming in from
nice.
F. Paul, donating €1.23, saying, "I saw that."
Yeah, of course. So yeah, as it currently stands in the chat, all donations go to the Freiland Potsdam. It's a really nice location. It's actually the location where we normally do the on-site SpeedCons. And they are a location where you can do stuff without paying really much, because they don't have that much staff there, and they are a very social location, and you really have a good opportunity there, but in order that they can give you this opportunity, they have to keep their costs low, and the problem was, of course, with the corona pandemic, that they also didn't have that many projects there on site at this location, and that's why they are a little bit behind in their paychecks, I guess. And yeah, that's why we want to help them up a little bit. So yeah, we basically are collecting these donations in order to make sure that we still have a location for the next on-site SpeedCon, if you want to say it like that. Or not make sure, but to help at least in that matter. So, the level I just did, the minecart level, we actually have to get in a second time later, because we just used the secret exit of that level. Oh God, I did it again. I actually hit the barrel again. I guess that might be the next meme barrel. So, in the levels there are several barrels that lead you to bonus levels. And some of these barrels are located in a way where I can easily hit them. And normally I don't want to hit them. So yeah, sometimes it's a little bit funny if I hit a bonus barrel. And I just did it, yeah. So the G that I just collected, it's one of the Kong letters that I personally call the one-shot wonders, because you actually have to restart the level if you don't get it. There are several letters of that sort. And I actually had one shot to get the G there. And if I wouldn't have hit it, yeah, then I had a problem, because I then would have to restart the level. So next auto-scroller, the first rocket barrel level. And I just like the level design on this level. There is so much going on in the back. All the rocket barrel levels, there is so much detail within the levels. I just like how they are made.
Do you want to know what I also really like?
Yeah, go on.
A $50, a €50 first mishap of the marathon, a €50 anonymous donation.
Ooh.
Wow, thank you very much, Anonymous. Saying, hey all, had to donate on to an amazing cause. A big shout out to all the runners, organizers, and volunteers. Thank you very much. Good luck, Mr. Tiger. Keep those monkeys rolling. Cheers. And those $50 went towards the showcase of the hidden boss fight in Yakuza Kiwami later on tonight.
Ooh, nice.
Which just in a single donation met that goal. So yeah, we will see that boss fight. Thank you very much again, Anonymous.
Yeah, thanks. So now we have the two bonus, not bonus levels, but the two hidden levels in the world. 2A and 2B. There are always two hidden levels in the world that you only can access by secret exits. In this this time it was only one secret exit, and the two levels were aligned behind that. Wasn't supposed to be anonymous though. Well, it was anonymous officially, so we have to keep it like that. So yeah, and you might think, hey, we have seen this level already. Yes, we have, but as I said, I took a secret exit to access the two hidden levels. And now we have to get to the normal exit, because that's the only way how I can get to 4, which is also a level that we need to complete in order to get to all levels. So yeah, while we go through this level again, so one quick note while we go through this level again. This category is officially called All Stages. There is a similar category in the predecessor of this game, Donkey Kong Country Returns. However, in that game, the category is officially called 100%. It's actually the same category, and also this is the 100% category. The reason why we don't call it 100% is because of the puzzle pieces. There are puzzle pieces in this game, and always when I run Donkey Kong Country Returns 100%, I get asked like, why are you running 100%? You aren't collecting all the puzzle pieces. Well, we don't collect all the puzzle pieces because the puzzle pieces don't count towards the percentage that is shown on the game file. Because for that, only completed levels count. So that's why, to not get confused, yeah, we normally call this all stages. We could think about renaming it, and we are already thinking about renaming it in Donkey Kong Country Returns from 100% to all stages, so that people don't get confused there as well. Interesting. That was a little bit faster than I normally do. Okay, so let's go. That was a little bit on the slow side. Two deaths. I tend to get some really dumb deaths on marathon runs. And actually the reason why I died in the first place again. That's one of the more annoying things on Funky. The unintentional double jumps. So sometimes the game will just record a normal jump that you make higher by holding the button. The game will sometimes register it as a double jump, even if you didn't want to double jump. Which can get annoying because then of course you don't have a double jump anymore, and also the total height of the jump is a little bit off. And also the distance that you can get with a jump is shorter. That's why you normally don't want to do the unintentional double jumps. So yeah, here Wingding. We have we are in the level, which I personally like the most in terms of the music. There are actually two music tracks playing in this level. One is playing while I'm inside buildings or inside caves, and one is playing while I'm outside caves. And if you listen closely, you will hear the tracks shifting between each other, depending on where I am. That's really nice. So let's see how I do in the climbing section. Nice. Okay. And now we get to the level where we see if it's a good run or it's a bad run. 2K, the first really challenging K level. The first K level is not that hard. In this K level, if you want to go for the speed strats, you are taking some really crazy shortcuts. So let's see if I can pull them off or if I fail completely. That's a good start. Third death. Wow! I did really do that, yeah. 5. Yeah. I maybe shouldn't go for the risky strats now. But it feels so good if I hit them. Okay. Are you sure you want to go with, for the donation per death?
Yeah, sure. I don't care.
I'm at 6 now. And we're not even in the hard levels of the run.
Well, let me tell you, during one of my own marathon runs, I do something similar. And I had to pay up, I think it was $69. So, yeah, I don't care.
Okay, if you say so. 7, by the way. By the way, that's also why I set the estimate that high. Because there are some levels that can really wall me. Yeah, and this level is really walling me right now. Don't do that stupid stuff. Why I kill my own momentum? And why don't I do the double jump here? I go for the risky strats at that very point in the level. Oh, 10. I called the 10. I called them before this level. And now I eat the 10 within the level alone. Okay. Yeah, now I'm starting to do the stupid stuff. That sometimes happens to me. That I start thinking too much about the strats. And that I do start doing the wrong strats because I want to try something else. 2, 3, 4. Now let's get this over. And maybe go for the double jump now. Yeah. A lot better. Two, 3, 4, 5, and let's go! Now we got it. Oof. That was a lot of unnecessary stuff I did in this level. So obviously that would have been a reset in my normal runs. So yeah, second boss, Scowl. I really like the boss design because you can quick kill him in all of the 3 stages. He gives you the opportunity to quick kill him in every stage, which is nice. But you have to execute it. That's 2 and that's 3. So all bosses normally have 3 stages, and you have to hit them 3 times in each stage. There's one little exception, but we get to that soon. 2, 3 at the second egg. 1, 2, throw. Pick up the egg. Get that one, and then let's go! Okay. And 1. Now we have to keep this egg for a little bit longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By the way, the positions where these big eggs come down, they used to be random in the Wii U version. In the Switch version, the devs removed all of the real RNG part and they just implemented fixed patterns. So there's no RNG anymore in the boss fights. Which for the speedrunners is a little bit convenient because sometimes you can get a you can get RNG'd a bit in the Wii U version. So sometimes you just can't go for a PB because of bad RNG. And in my opinion, it's a little bit better if you have fixed parents there. But yeah, 3-1, let's enter the Lion King's level. That's how we call it in the speedrun community. You may take a guess why. Of course, it's the music and the way this level is just presenting itself. So let's take a quick tour to the G, and oh wow, I actually did that. Yeah, I just lost the cycle of 6 seconds there. All the cycles in this level are synced up on 6 second cycles. And I just lost 1 cycle. That was a little bit unnecessary. So 3-2 Baobab Bonanza in the English version. I actually don't know all the English names for the levels because we normally call them by their level numbers, not by their level names. I know the names of some levels in English. Okay, let's see. It's 1. Okay. The jump was a little bit too late. Out of the N. Come on! I don't really need the barrel there. I thought I can just go for the barrel and then I missed it and then I was like, okay, I have to commit to it now. And that costed me a little bit more than I wanted to. So let's see how many puzzle pieces jumps I can make here. The puzzle piece over there, it's a little bit of a meme in the community how many times you can jump over it without collecting it actually. Almost got the 4. I collected it on the 4th. You have to wait anyways at this level. In all stages 4 is the best that you can get. In any percent it would be 5 because you don't have to collect the G letter below. So you have a little bit more time. And yeah, just for the memes we sometimes compete about it. How many puzzle piece jumps you can get. So this is normally also a Rambi level. But we don't use Rambi at all in this level because of the reasons that I mentioned earlier. That Rambi is just on the slower side when it comes to start running again. And I really should pay attention to my health. I only have 2 hearts left, that normally should be enough. But I guess I take the barrel here. Let's play it safe on this side. Okay. So don't hit the bonus barrel here. That's good. Okay. Now one more level and then we get to the most fun part in the whole speedrun. Should I do it just for the lols? I guess I have to do it. So this level right here is also, in my opinion, a really nice level by design. It's really nice designed. And you actually can get the Kong letters quite fast. Only for the end you have to stop for a really short time. Okay, and let's go. So, the next level is the most fun part of the whole run. especially in all stages. If you look at the world map now, we get to a level, and if you see it, there are 3 levels above it. And this level has 1 normal exit and 2 secret exits. And all the 3 levels end in the boss fight. So all of the 3 levels lead to the boss level. So I actually have to get through those levels 3 times because I need to access all the stages. And yes, this is an auto-scroller. So yes, I have to play through this auto-scroller 3 times. So chat, if you have any questions, or if there is anything you want to discuss with me. I mean, we can talk over the weather right now, or anything. It's just like I don't have to do anything in this level. And I guess just for the memes I will actually play it 3 times in a row. I normally go for doing it 1 time, do the level after it, doing the level the second time, do the auto-scroller second time, then the level after that, and so on. So that I don't have to play it 3 times in a row, but right now I'm just feeling like I should do it.
So yeah, while this auto-scroller marathon, well, triathlon more like,
Yeah.
is running, we may be able to talk a bit about the charity that we're raising money for.
Go for it.
So again, we are raising money for Freiland Potsdam, which is a youth and social culture center. Providing space for many different projects to take place there, and we're raising money for them because due to the current COVID pandemic, they don't get the funds they would normally get. So we want to help them get a little more funds. Also because SpeedCon is usually hosted there with on-site events.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you do want to help them, please consider donating. We do have some very nice incentives. Speaking of incentives, I do know where my money from your deaths will go towards, because I will name the Pokemon Red and Blue rival Mr.Tiger with that money. So if y'all don't want the rival to be named Mr.Tiger, you may want to donate for that one.
Oha.
Your name will forever be remembered. I mean, okay, during, I think it was ESA, I did have, what's the runner? I did have the Pokemon runner play with the character name of Kizaron. He didn't like that.
Oh. But yeah, it actually didn't have a name incentive for me yet. That would be interesting. Oh, by the way, the second secret exit is up there, so the third run through this level will be a little bit shorter.
Ooh.
So let's see if I can do the direct hit strats. Ah, that should do. Nice. So, and now for the third time. Actually, this is the way how we play it in the any percent run. And that by itself is almost a meme. Because that's really the most difficult auto-scroller in the game. Especially in the funky mode where you have 3 hearts instead of 2. So what I do is I press A or press B to get up, or release A or B to go down. So there's exactly this one obstacle there where I have to go under it, and after that I can just hold the button for the entire time of the run. I will not release it. And if I do that, I will, in about 30 seconds, I will hit the secret exit. Really hard stage. That's actually when I'm running out of stuff to drink here. I'm normally getting a refill there, or doing some other stuff, or I'm just drinking or talking to the chat. I should learn this game. Well, there are some other stages which are a little bit more difficult. We had 2K just before we started this world. Oh, disclaimer. The color of this beverage looks a little bit suspicious given the type of glass that's in. But don't worry, it's apple juice.
I would claim that as well.
It is. So this level is really interesting. This is one of the levels that completely got destroyed by Funky's double jump mechanics. Normally you're supposed to play with a lot of switches, do a lot of stuff with enemies, jump on enemies, and move platforms around by using switches as well, or throwing objects at targets. And all of that you can just skip by using Funky's double jump mechanics. So we're actually not using this a single time, these mechanics. Well, okay, we are using it one time, and that's the end of the stage, where we have to open a gate with a switch. But besides that, we actually don't need to use any of the moving platforms. Because this level just gets completely destroyed by Funky's double jump. And that's one of the levels where you clearly can figure out that when they designed the levels, they didn't have Funky in their mind, because Funky was something that got added to the game later on. So another cannon barrel level, and actually in this level there are 2 Kong letters, which I call one-shot wonders. So 2 of the of the type of Kong letters where I need to get them in one shot. To be fair, the first one of the 2 is really easy, because you just have to mash. You actually don't have to mash in that part of the level. So that's 11. And some of these barrels are just trolling. Okay. So now coming up is the N. That one is free. And then the G. And the G, I really have to get it in the first try. Okay, got it. Yeah, as I said, sorry for the German language on the screen. I just didn't switch it to English because I'm normally running it on the German version. The language doesn't matter for the speedrun, and I'm normally streaming in German. So I mostly have all the languages also in German. If it's possible and if it fits. And it doesn't really make a difference in this game. Yep. Three hits already, that's not good. But I can work around it. Yep. Okay. So before we hit the boss fight, we have to do the K level. 3K. And that's... Well, I was struggling in 2K, but 3K is... I consider it currently the hardest of the K levels. For me personally. And most of the runs where I did have a blow up in the K levels, I had this blow up in 3K. So let's see how I do. This level really can start to tilt you. Only one hit so far, that's good. 2. Yeah, and that's what shouldn't happen. Yep. And that's why I normally blow up in this level. Because I know how the platforms work, and I don't respect that.
So, how many deaths are we at?
11. 11 or 12, I think. I think 12.
I think 12, because I think we were at 11 in 2K.
Yeah, that might... No, we were at 10 in 2K.
Oh yeah, right, and
after
then
that.
you died. Yeah, you died once after that.
Yeah.
We have to keep track of it. I have to know what I need to donate.
Yep.
So please, chat, also count the deaths and maybe just post the amount after the run, just so I know if my count is wrong.
Oof. That's a... Yeah, that's another F. Dang it! It was the last section of the level. It was actually the last section of the level and I messed it up. Ooh! Ooh! Yeah. Wonky backups. I love them. That was one of these types of backups where I actually don't know what I'm doing, but it works. Come on. 14. I'm going far too many risks now. So I guess this run won't be a personal best. I think that's already safe to say.
What gave you that impression? I thought your runs always looked like that, and it's just, you know, uphills from here. Well, downhill, more like it.
Well, in my personal best, I had one of the blow-ups where I lost like 2 minutes, but we're already counting 2 on that for this run. Yeah, but I got the level now. I maybe should have put my own splits on, just for the record, so I know which pace I'm on. I didn't do that. So, 3 boss. This boss is a little bit of an exception. I said earlier that each boss has 3 stages and 3 lives per stage. Here we have these 3 monkeys above us, and each of the monkeys has 3 HP. And in order to advance to the next stage, we have to kill one of the monkeys out of 3. However, if we kill one of the monkeys and advance to the next stage, the other monkeys heal. So I did 4 hits right now. And I failed to get that. Okay. And I actually did 3 hits on the first monkey and 2 hits on the other monkeys. So I did 7 hits right now. And yeah, I needed 7 hits to do the first stage in that case. So... And also, this level is a very good opportunity to show off one of the mechanics that I have in the game, but I haven't really talked about them yet. It's the grab jump. I talked about the grab jump earlier, but I haven't really explained it. So the grab jump is a double jump, and after I do the first jump of the double jump, I do a grab in mid-air. And for some reason, after I do a grab mid-air, the second jump in the double jump gets a little bit higher than the first jump. I don't know if that's a glitch in the game or if it's an intended mechanic, but it's really nice to know that you can jump, then do a grab mid-air and then do a second jump. So to demonstrate it, this is a normal double jump. I barely hit the upper ledge of the band there. And if I do a grab jump, I get even higher to that small marking in the wood. And I think it's really, in this level, it's very good to show it off, because you really see the difference on the pole on the left side. And that little extra height is, it's actually a lot. What you can do with this height. That also means that you can get a little bit further if you do a roll, if you do a grab jump out of a roll, for example. And yeah, you can work with grab jumps a lot of times. So if you see me grabbing mid-air, that's normally because I want to set up a grab jump to get a little bit more height to work with that. So we are at 14 deaths, I think. And I don't know if you want to count that one in, because in this level I will have an intentional death. And I don't know if you want to count that towards the deaths that I had in the run.
Well, I don't think that one matters all too much, so yeah, I will count it.
Okay. So yeah, World 4 is normally the world where you work a lot with the other Kongs. As I said, I'm playing Funky only. The only disadvantage that Funky has is that he doesn't really have a special ability underwater. All the body Kongs have a special ability underwater. Diddy has a jetpack, which gives him a lot of momentum underwater, and Cranky has an extra attack for enemies with a really big hitbox, and you can do the boss of the world really fast with Cranky. So normally in the 80% runs, or also in the all stages run, in the all Kongs subcategory, you want to use Diddy and Cranky as much as you can underwater. And since I'm playing Funky only, yeah, I don't really use that. And that's the main part where Funky only yeah, loses time compared to the all Kongs. I have to be a little bit on the careful side. Now one extra hit. And now let me get the G, and let's get the intentional death. So the reason why I get an intentional death here is because I want the I want to have the Kong letters, obviously, because I need them to access all stages. However, in this level is really long and it has a secret exit. So I want to take the secret exit, and conveniently the normal exit of the level behind the secret exit also takes me to 4-2. So if I take the secret exit and then the normal exit in 4A, then I'm faster in 4-2, or I get faster to 4-2. Because 4A is a shorter level than 4-1. So I have to get to the secret exit anyways, and then I either have to do 4A twice, or I have to do 4-1 twice, and 4A is shorter. But before I get to 4-2, I will take the secret exit that is located in this level. And I will go to 4B. The reason for that is because if I take this route first, then I'm closer to the 4K level at the moment where I finish all other levels in the World 4. So I have a shorter way to 4K then. So yeah. So let's get to 4B. Or as we call it in the community, Tropical Keys. If you're wondering why, you'll see it in a short moment. So there's a chest, the red chest below, and there are several chests in this level. And all the chests require a key. And we have to get through this maze and yeah, collect all the keys and open the chests one after another. Oh, by the way, I said that Funky has no real advantage underwater. I should be more precise. Funky has no advantage underwater in terms of speedrunning techniques, or techniques that are good for speedrunning. Because technically Funky has the advantage that he doesn't have an air meter. Normally all the other Kongs have an air meter and they require to refresh the air meter from time to time, or you'll get damage. So technically that's the advantage that Funky has underwater, that he can breathe underwater, obviously. Still wondering how that works, but yeah, let's not discuss video game logics here. So now we got the yellow key. And then let's go to that side. And this shark up there, he's also a really good memer. So he wants to get us obviously, and he's still after us. He's still after us. He's still after us. And the door opens and he's like, whatever, no. Let's don't get any further. So, 4-5. One of the not underwater levels in the underwater world. Okay. Let's get the bombs out of the way, because we just can work with the bombs on the second cycle. We can't jump high enough in order to use the bombs from the first cycle to get it further. Okay, let's get in there, let's shoot out, and there is a faster strat for this section, but I'm not feeling comfortable using it. So, leap of faith. We got it. Normally, in the end, you're supposed to just smash the crates that you're standing on and get down in the barrel that way. But you can just try to jump around the crates and get in the barrel that way. I also screw up this from time to time, so I don't get into the barrel after the second jump and the double jump. So, let's see. Let's see how good my swimming strats are today. Not good, obviously. Okay, one bonk. Nice. That was only one. Ah, second bonk here. And a third. That's not really good. Especially considering that this is one of the levels that I also do in any percent normally. So I haven't run the all stages category a lot. I have like 15 completed runs, something like that. It's not really much. But the levels that I also do in the any percent category, I've run that a lot. So I should be fine in these levels, but sometimes I'm just not. So I just opened up the boss level. But since we were playing all stages, I have to get back to 4A and clean up the left side of the world. So let's take the normal exit of 4A. Yeah, I also think that. Nice. I always forget that I don't have the split here. Not today. Splits are not on. Okay. 4-2 Aquatech. I also love the music in this level. Just listen to the music and how the The different tracks in this level are just switching between each other. It's so cool. Okay. So, next level 4-3. It's one of the shadow levels, and I really like also the artwork in this level and how the artwork in the level is implemented into the level itself. Also, by the way, at this point, shout out to the German restream of this marathon. Right there in the commentary, there's my buddy Exo. And he did not too long ago a, well, he called it first speedrun of the game. I would call it a casual playthrough. And he wanted to do the all stages. And he was like, he searched like a half an hour or maybe even more for the K ladder in this level alone. It was pretty hilarious. Thanks, Tiger. You're welcome, Exo, you're welcome. But you have to admit, it was pretty hilarious, right? Okay, I can speed boost that. Yeah, but an awesome game. That's definitely right. The reason why well, I'm known as a Donkey Kong speedrunner, and I'm known for doing the. I'm that guy who just gets to a marathon and runs Donkey Country Returns or Tropical Freeze. That's what I'm known for. I actually do run a lot more games, but the thing is, I'm really known for being a Donkey Kong runner, and also I want to take a break sometimes from the game. Because of that, because I think, well, it's not everything I have to offer, and that's why I sometimes want to take a break from the games. But I end up getting back to the games, and they are definitely, Returns and Tropical Freeze are definitely my main speedrun games. And if Tropical Freeze wasn't such a good game, I think I really would take longer breaks from the game. But I end up getting back to the game because I just like them. They are just awesome to run. Bad rotation there. Okay, let's get out of there. 3 hearts, that's enough to cheese the... Ooh, okay, now it gets interesting. Can I hit it? Can I hit it? Oh! There's a small gap between them. And if you hit it, then you can get to the next Kong barrel for free, more or less. So I guess we're at 15 now, right? I think so.
Should be 16 with 16. That intentional death.
Oh yeah. I didn't count the yeah. I didn't count it in my head. Yeah, right.
And of course, now you hit the gap.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to demonstrate it after I missed the gap. I just wanted to demonstrate that it's there. Okay, so let's see. That should be fine. Yeah. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. Nice. Okay. So let's get to 4K now. 4K is maybe the shortest of the K levels, and in my opinion it's not... It's maybe one of the easiest. I tend to have the opinion that it's one of the easiest because you can skip a lot of the level's mechanics. However, I discovered that I lately tend to underestimate the level, so let's see how I can do. Nice one. Good first climb. Let's see how the second lava climb goes. Not good. Okay, works out. So, next up for boss, the boss fight of the 4th level, the Fugu. If you have played Tropical Freeze casually, you might think like, oh, I hate this boss. You might really hate the boss. And he takes a really, really long time casual. In the speedrun, there's actually some really nice strats. Oh, damn it. 3 hearts out, that's good. One, 2, 3. So yeah, normally the thing at boss fights is I took a lot of damage there, and I gained a lot of I gained some hearts there to get my health back. The thing is, you can always get a drop. You always get a drop if you, when you damage the boss. However, when you're left with only 1 heart, when you only have 1 heart left, then you get 100% a heart from the boss if you hit him. And that's what we actually took advantage of there. So it doesn't matter how much damage I take, as long as I get only 1 hit while so in between 2 hits on the enemy boss, I am allowed to get 1 hit, and I can use the invincibility frames from that 1 hit. As long as I don't get hit twice before I hit him again, I'm fine there. So I guess that's 17 now. I think there was a platform under me. I could be wrong. But yeah, that's 18 done. Let's see if I can trust in the trolley. I can! So yeah, 5-2, another rocket barrel level, and another level with just a lot of detail. I guess while we're doing the level, I can give a short rundown through all the details that we have in the level. I mean, starting with the backgrounds there, And the second path of the... well, this second path in the back where all the fruits are rolling. That's cool. And... yeah. Then soon we get this mini-boss here. Well, kind of a mini-boss. The penguin in the giant roboter. So he leaves to the left side again. He came from the left side, leaves to the left side. Okay, that's fine. Of course, now he's on the left side, so he's behind us. And he leaves to the left side again. And now for some interesting part that I haven't noticed for a really long time. If you watch the upper part of the background now, you see driving him from the left to the right side. Keep that in mind. I haven't noticed that for a long time, and I was wondering on... he was leaving to the left side. How does it work out that he's coming in from the right side now? But they actually show it on screen that he's changing the sides. And that's really interesting. And then another really great detail in the level. I normally don't do that in speedruns. I regularly do it in show-off runs, where I just show it in a marathon or in another event. Watch the background. The penguin just got ejected. And he's flying down now. And rip the penguin. I just like this detail. I just like how much detail the devs have put in the levels and in the backgrounds. Yeah, the details are really nice. Remind me to speak about the details in 5 boss. I haven't done that for a while, but the boss fight of World 5 has also a lot of detail in the background going on. So don't get hit here. Jump over there, do a grab jump. Get the O and to the barrel immediately. Oh. Almost. So we want to take the secret exit here. That's why I was backtracking a little bit after getting the G. But if we take the secret exit here, we don't have to do this level twice. That's very convenient for us. Because if you look at the world map now, you have a level below us and you have the path to the left, which ends up in the level to our left. And when we exit 5A, we will get to the left, and the normal exit would also be this very level on the left side. So that's just another method of convenience where we don't have to do a level twice because of world map pathings. So you can just hover a bit. Get the K over here. And then let's go. I should get caught by these plants. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, I haven't lost any time here. That's good, because I have to wait for this swing cycle anyways. And I'm on that side. Yeah, that fits. I didn't want to go there, okay. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, we have talked about the detail level in the backgrounds. Also the details, the detail work itself in this world. This whole world, World 5, is a big factory. And yes, they are actually making something in this world. So for now we have seen that they are collecting fruits, and here obviously in this level they kinda make juice out of the fruits, and for what we need that juice we'll see in a short while. So I have only lost one heart, that's good, because I need to do 2 damage boosts here in order to get the N. And after that I can do another damage boost here, and I should be fine to... Spoken too soon. Is not... Are we at 19 now already? Is it already 19 deaths?
My count was at 18, but I'm not sure right now.
I'm also not sure. We can keep it at 18, I think. Let's count with 18, I guess. for now.
Yeah, unless chat says otherwise. If someone in chat did the count as well.
I think there is no one who did the count, sadly. Okay. So this level is also really interesting. Everything in this level is synced to a global cycle, and these cycles are 4 seconds long. So if something happens on this level, it will happen again in 4 seconds after that. And we can make use of this. So let's see, that should be close, I think. I think I don't have it. Yeah, I got the hit. Yeah, that was really close. And I think okay, I got it. Okay. I got the cycle, that's good. Okay. So that was one of the hidden levels. The hidden levels don't really apply to the theme of the world. Normally, if we went to the level on the left, the normal exit out of the juice factory, we would have seen that the juice is manufactured to jelly, and now the jelly gets frozen. And this whole world, with collection of berries, with the juice factory, with the jelly factory, is a giant popsicle factory. And that's really some nice detail, in my opinion. Also, I like the ice physics in the game. The speed is just insane that you can get with the ice physics. So now we unlock the boss. However, we do have some stuff left in the world. One thing would be doing 5-4 again, because we need the normal exit, because we have to get to 5-5. Okay. Okay, I had to do some weird funky backups. That's not good. Should I try it? I think in the next level there's a strat that I haven't tried yet. Ah, no. I won't go for it. It would just look too embarrassing if I failed it. Okay, I actually haven't done this type of strat before. That's nice. No, I won't go for new strats in the marathon run, and boom, I do it. So yeah, this level normally we don't do it in the any percent. So we normally in the any percent run we go for the hidden level in this world, because it's just really slow the level. You almost have no room to use the actual rolling speed. So most of the time you have to go with the normal speed. That's what makes the level really slow. But we got it, and now the only thing that's left besides the boss of World 5 is the good K level, 5K. It's not really, I wouldn't say it's a hard K level. It's challenging, yes. But most of the part is just pure concentration. You just have to focus on what you're doing in this level. So the whole level is based around these small platforms and the cycles of the platforms. And when you can jump on platforms and when you can't. So here you can skip a cycle. Let's see. Yes. That's good. Here we can jump right over to start this cycle of the platforms a little bit earlier. And here we can skip another cycle. That's good. And we got it. Okay. So let's get to 5 boss. Bashmaster. The longest boss fight in the game. A boss who really takes his time until you can hit him again. And it has this really cool arena, and just look for it. So we're on an ice block floating in some fruit juice, and the ice block is actually turning around. So if you watch the background, you see that the background is slowly turning over. And you see different details in the background as it spins through. It's a completely modeled 3D arena, and you see the background of the arena through the whole boss fight. That's really cool. So it's slowly spinning, and you see different parts of the background throughout the fight. So another thing we can do is jump on spikes with Funky. Normally in the Kong family, Cranky could do that as well. Cranky has a pogo stick, and with the pogo stick he can jump on spikes. Normally I would get damage here with DK alone, with DK and Diddy, and with DK and Dixie. I would get damage from the hammer, but with Cranky and with Funky we actually can jump on this hammer, and if we do that correctly we can make Bashmaster look really dumb. And since we don't have to do anything else, we normally just go for it. So he starts on the right side. Let's do the minute over there. He took a third jump, that's okay. Oh, come on. That's not good. I just missed one hit. So that's about 20 seconds I lost. Oh, wow. I'm actually losing another one. Yeah. I actually missed another hit. Okay, now it gets interesting, because I know what he does as fourth attack. That's his fourth attack. But I don't actually know what his fifth attack looks like, what he does now. I don't actually know it. I never missed, like... Okay, okay. Okay, I actually did miss some of these. Is he just doing another hammer? Yes, he's doing it. Yeah, nice. Got him. I've seen this attack before, but it's really long ago. Okay. So, World 6. The final regular world in the game. After World 6 we have 3 bonus levels. That's why I say the final regular world. The boss fight of World 6 is the final boss in the game, however it's not the end of the speedrun, because I have to do some more levels after that in order to get the All Kongs category. Okay, so 6-1. Maybe the shortest level in the run. But not undangerous. So let's see if I can get a cruncher drop there. Yes, nice. Okay. So if you have played Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze, you might have noticed this, but World 6 in Tropical Freeze is DK Island, which is exactly the island where Donkey Kong Country Returns took place on. So the location from Donkey Kong Country Returns is the sixth world in Tropical Freeze. And there are 8 worlds in Donkey Kong Country Returns, and World 6 in Tropical Freeze has 8 levels, 8 regular levels. And each of these levels is representing one of Donkey Kong Country Returns' worlds. So 6-1 is standing for World 1 in Donkey Kong Country Returns. 6-2 is standing for is representing World 2 in Donkey Kong Country Returns, and so on. Which is a really nice detail, actually. Okay, I took some damage there, that shouldn't be the case normally. Take the heart, and now let's go it. So 6-2 is done. 6-3. The thing is, should I go for vanilla or not? I guess I have to. But that's the question for 6-4 actually. So 6-3, small level. But actually really nice. Let's... okay. That's another death. Number 19. I actually didn't wait long enough. That's a strat that I came up with like last week or the week before last week. Yep, I got the K. It's a little bit of faster strat to get to the K. Okay. And let's go here. And let's go for the grab jump. Nice. I guess I have to do it. It's a marathon run in the end. And yeah, I guess in a marathon run I have to go for it. So For one of the marathon runs that took place at HDQ 2015, I guess it was, Michael Goldfish presented Tropical Freeze any percent at that HDQ. And when they got to this level, he got asked by Spike Vegeta, his co-commentator, just one word: vanilla. And Michael Goldfish started smiling, and he did exactly this. He took 2 hearts of damage intentionally. Well, you should know that in this level you don't get any extra hearts. So what that means is, if you get down to 1 heart early, you have to complete all of this level with just the last heart left. You are not allowed to get hit anymore. And what Michael Goldfish did is, he did not only complete this level on the last heart left, but he also collected everything that you can collect reasonably in this level. And yeah, that's why most of the runners, when they show a marathon run of Tropical Freeze, they consider going for the vanilla in 6-4. Damn it, I lost the banana. So... oh, damn. I hope the lighting in my camera doesn't get screwed up right now, because there's a window right on the side, and now the sun's turning in, and I don't see that much anymore, so I have to get the to make it darker in the room, and I hope that, yeah, it looks nice on camera still. Yes, I actually have sun over there. I'm not living in the basement anymore. So, 6-5. Maybe the most difficult level speedrun-wise in the game. This level has so crazy speedrun strats. I won't go for all of the strats, because that's just too crazy for me. I will go for some strats. Let's see how I can do. Nice. That was a really hard part. I had to interrupt the Inca there in order to actually get it, but that looked really good. I think that would have been a gold split on my on my all stage splits. Actually, that was a really good 6-5. So 6-6. Another of the shadow levels, the last one of the shadow levels actually. But in my opinion, almost the best. Also, the one in World 4 has a kind of a touch to it. But I think I still like the one in this one. I still think I like this one more. Okay. Okay, that's death number 20. I actually didn't wait long enough. Ah, damn it. Last time that happened was like half a year ago or something like that. So you see this wheel here, and normally you're supposed to climb inside the wheel, and after you climbed inside the wheel you're supposed to jump into a barrel. However, the barrel is always there, and you can just, if you walk to the right from the first platform, you just fall into the barrel, and then you just have to wait for the giant wheel to get out of the way from the barrel. So that's what we normally do there, and I just didn't wait long enough. And I got hit, and it just shot against the wheel again. Yeah, 6-7. Another level which is heavily dependent on damage boosts. And on ice physics as well. Let's see how I can do in this level. So, and always remember to collect the puzzle piece. Of course we don't need the puzzle pieces, but you have the time to collect it anyways. Yeah, I got screwed over. But that's only 1 damage for now, that's okay. Okay, now we got it. And we took the secret exit, and that means that we can go to the hidden levels now. 6A, 6B, two, in my opinion, rather hard levels. And sometimes these levels still troll me. Let's see how I can do in these ones. Okay, this one. $21. And I need to start over from the beginning of the level. That really sucks. Okay, let's get the N here and let's shoot off. I have to remember, don't jump on the G. Don't jump there, don't jump there. Okay. So next level is 6B. I just need to remember that I should not get trolled by the O. Grab jump here. Get through in the barrel. 1, 2, another shot. Wait for the O. Got it. Easy. Now we get up here. I'll take it to the easier part, I guess. I could go for a riskier strat here, but I just don't feel like adding more deaths right now. It's strange how, if you have another person say, I'll do a death challenge or a death incentive, how that affects your own run. If I would do such an incentive myself, I would be like, yeah, well, screw it, I'm gonna death. Don't worry. But if another person's money is on the line, I'm really more careful about deaths.
Well, you don't have to be on my account.
But I am, automatically. Yeah, okay. I don't have to be on your account, you just said, so... Make that 22. Oh, damn it. Okay, so one more level, 6-8. Then we have the final boss in the game. And after that we have 4 more levels. Why have we 4 more levels after the final boss? Well, it's all stages. And some of the levels are bonus levels. And that's why we have to do some more stuff after the boss. So also, if we beat the final boss, the timer doesn't stop. And yeah, I'm far behind my PB time right now. Yeah. And that's why I like Funky. And that's why I'm playing Funky only. Without a double jump, I would have been dead one more time. You can get away with so much. With so many arrows that you can just get away if you're fast in reaction. Okay. Damn, I should have asked before. By Ramby. Okay, final boss time. Then again, after the boss we still have 4 more levels to go. So we just unlocked the boss and also unlocked the K level of World 6. However, in order to go to World 7, which is the 3 bonus levels, in order to World 7 we have to beat the final boss and all the K levels. So it doesn't matter if we do the final boss first and the K level second, or the K level first and the final boss second. We have to do both either way. So let's see if I can hit a 9 for 9. You killer. Yeah, sorry, Exu, who likes Rumby anyways? 2... and that's 3. So, how this boss works is really simple. He just attacks. Well, he does some patterns to attack you. And then he comes to the front, to the arena where I'm standing on. And then he charges on us 3 times. And in order to do the fast kills, or the fast strats for each phase, we have to hit him all of 3 times. So he charges 3 times, and each time he charges we have to hit him. Because he has 3 hearts per stage, and he charges 3 times on us, and he will stop to charge on us if we hit him to the next stage. So we just unlocked the longer part of the speedrun, of the boss fight. Because now I screwed up the second phase. That's not good, because now he will do this part again. And actually, the second phase is the phase where he takes the longest time to until I can attack him again. So it would be really good to just get the 2 hits down now. Yeah, got it. So, left or right side? It's the right side. Okay, it's over there. Let's see. 1. Okay. We'll see another part of the third phase. Actually missed him twice, that's not good. So we just see the dragons now. And that's 1. And now we got him. So now the credits would start, but I don't want to have the credits here, so I just stopped the game and restarted. The boss counts as killed, so I can play on the game file. Wait, that's cheating. That's not cheating. That's how the category works out. It's the same in Donkey Country Returns, where you just reset the console. I mean, I could have shown the credits entirely, but that would be an overestimate. I'm sorry. Come on, get the grab jump. Nice. Okay, I got this level. So, 3 more levels left, and these levels are the main tilters. These are really, really hard. So, let's get to Incognito Island. 7-1, 7-2, 7-3. Exo got flashbacks when he tried the old stages casual run. He took like... I think it was about 2 hours, was it? It took you about 2 hours, right? To get these 3 levels down. 3 hours, I think. Doesn't get better. Not today, sucker. Damn it. Okay. Actually, yes, today. Don't hover, Tiger. I didn't hover! I just didn't jump. By the way, that was right at the end of the level, so I lost quite a bunch of time there. Okay. I won't complain about that. This part of the level. Always. It always gets me. So, 2 more levels to go. And actually, I may not do that many mistakes, because I'm closing in on estimate, actually. That's not good. Some damage boosts here, get into the rocket barrel. And let's get on. Small hover there. And let's go. So, the last level of the run. And after that level we have about 20 seconds and then it's time. So, and the main thing about this level is don't get trolled. This level can troll you on a mental basis really hard. Don't shoot immediately, wait for the platform. Get to the lower side, don't do a double jump immediately. Okay. I'll just play it safe right now. Okay, I got it. Okay, so time's coming up. Well, takes a little bit more, like 10 seconds. And time.
Well done. Well done indeed.
2:49:04. Well, in my opinion, it's not a good run because it's like 15 minutes over my personal best, or 40 minutes, 14 minutes.
I mean, it's like 12 hours faster than I could do it, so...
Yeah, still. But for the time that I'm running it, I actually should be a little bit faster. Well, again, it was my first marathon. No, actually, it wasn't the first marathon run for this category, it was the second. I think the first one was better, actually. Well... But it's underestimate, and I know why I chose 250 as estimate, so... yeah. I think that proves it. So yeah, that was Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Yeah. I'd say...
Thanks very much for the run.
Yeah.
We will continue this marathon with a Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness run by Kayumon.
Oh, nice.
And this also ends my shift here as host. So thank you everyone for having me. And I'll give it over to the wonderful Pikastrof for the next 3 and a bit runs. So have fun with those.
Yeah, and thanks for having me. See you.